Hello guys, while working with drive shafts on BMW X5, F15, and X6 F16, I encountered a common issue: excessive play in the front drive shafts on the splines at the transfer case side, as well as the risk of shaft breakage due to a seized, worn-out universal joint. This can lead to severe consequences such as damage to the transmission housing and engine oil pan, and the complete failure of the transfer case, all resulting in extremely costly repairs. Over time, the spline sections of the drive shaft and the transfer case flange wear down. Since these components are not designed to be replaced separately, replacing the front drive shaft on a BMW typically requires replacing the entire transfer case as well, which is both impractical and uneconomical. In addition, the increased clearance in the splines and universal joint often causes vibration and noise. If the worn drive shaft is not replaced in time, it may eventually break. To address this issue, we have developed a modified front drive shaft for BMW that allows replacement of the damaged shaft with our rebuilt version without replacing the transfer case. This is achieved by extending the splined section of the drive shaft. Here's how it works. The spline length on the BMW transfer case flange is 4 centimeters, while the splined portion of the front drive shaft that fits into the flange is only 2 centimeters. This means that the drive shaft engages only half of the available spline length. The other 2 centimeters remain unused and unworn. We extend the drive shaft's splined section to 4.5 centimeters, allowing it to engage the unworn part of the transfer case spline. As a result, there's no need to replace the transfer case, which provides a huge cost advantage. With this design, the radial play in the splines is virtually eliminated, leaving only the minimal necessary clearance for proper drive shaft operation. We use original BMW drive shafts, replace the universal joints with new INA manufactured ones, and install a new extended spline section made in Germany. This ensures long-lasting and reliable performance. Cheap, low-quality Chinese copies simply cannot deliver this level of reliability. Even when installing a brand new original BMW drive shaft, there will still be noticeable radial play in the splines, since the mating splines in the transfer case are already worn halfway along their length. BMW acknowledged the design flaw in this component and launched a recall campaign to replace front drive shafts with supposedly improved ones. However, in reality, nothing changed. The new drive shafts suffer from the same issues: short spline sections and frequent shaft breakages. That's why our solution truly solves this problem once and for all. If you'd like to buy this upgraded drive shaft, simply follow the link in the description. I hope this video was informative and will help you extend the life of your BMW.